Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. We're here on Silverrun. Taking a little bit of a break over here. We were given some information of a distant relative. The authorities have been in touch with us and told us that as the last surviving relative, we've been left some land over here in America, and they've been searching for us for a while to tell us we've got the land and to decide what to do with it. Basically, there's taxes and things to pay. So we thought we've got a few months that we can take out of our calendar. There's not a lot going on back home in the UK. Let's head on over and have a look. See what great Uncle Mick's left us. Now, the tickets and getting over here cost us a fortune, so we've only got £55 left. So while we're here, we're going to need to find a bit of work. But first off, let's find out how to get over to this parcel of land. I'm told by the woman in the cafe it's slightly northwest of the cafe. Maybe down that way. It's a lovely old town. Hopefully we've got something like this. And a nice patch of land to be working on. Pet store, lovely. Looking at my map, I think it's up that way. There's the path. Did said it was off the road. Quick run through of the rules. Economy's hard. Precision farming's on. We don't have a vehicle. We've got 55. I need to change that to dollars. $55. This is pretty much survival. Get behind that lake. So this is probably going to be quite a slow burner. That way? No, that's going back down there. Because it's such a slow burner, if we find any collectibles, we will take them. As it's going to we're going to need the cash injections, I think, to get us started anyway. Can we take that? Can we pick up that? Anything we can sell? Right, up here. Ah, and straight away I can see a collectible. I've spent about 15 minutes setting this map up. I've not really toured around it or anything. So there's a collectible we can take when we need the money. Here is the land, and looking at it, it's surrounded by water. It's like an island, isn't it? Island or islet at this size, I think. What do we got? So that's not our land. I've not actually been... I literally spent 2 minutes setting this. I've not actually looked at it properly. So there's some trees. A greenhouse. Lovely. There's something to get us started. We'll need water for that. We'll need somewhere to pitch a tent. It's quite steep. What's that? An old school bus. And it looks like that is where Mick slept and lived. So I think it's safe to say he didn't exactly find his fortune when he went out to America. So that's not a flat piece of land that we can use, because that's good. It's not a lot going on here to get us started. Slightly tempted to jump on a plane back to Blighty. However, we haven't got the money to get the ticket back. So I suppose we're going to have to head back to the shop to find a bit of work. What do we got down there? We've got a bit of a dealership. At least we're not too far away from the main hub. Oh, we'll have a walk back to the cafe, get a newspaper. I'll have a word around, see if there's any work going to get us a bit of money in. We'll happily turn our hand at anything. Loads of little ponds, lovely. Nice weather. Oh, he really did live like a hermit, didn't he? Just off grid. Sleeping in an old school bus. Living off the land. It's no wonder he went unknown to the rest of his family back home. So we need a way to get water to that greenhouse, don't we? That can make us some money. Nip in the gas station actually, see if they've got any pointers for us. So the chap in the petrol station over there, gas station, sorry, sent us over to a little coffee stand next to the train station. They got some cards up with jobs on. So I managed to pick up 2 contracts for us. One's harvesting, and one's fertilising. Problem is we've got to provide our own fertiliser, and we've got no money to buy it with. So we've got to get the harvesting done first. Not a problem. That looks really tight. Really, really tight. Have I got my settings? one hell of a harvester. Let's check the map. Yeah, best to go over the next line. Doodaloo-doo-doo-doo. Now, I think this, all down the side of this field, this lake, I'm sure that can be purchased, and it's quite flat. Yeah, it's meant next to a main road, but it also looks enough for you to have a small arable field. Not really sure what to do with Mick's land at the minute, apart from getting the greenhouse up and running. Good old patch of grass out here as well. I'm surprised he was living in that school bus actually, because where it's positioned, if the lake at the bottom was to flood, we don't need no staff, not at this point. Oh, lovely vista. Quite big flat areas around here as well. Little lighthouse, stroke lookout point. So I don't know why. Put the straw swath on, because we can't have it, can we? So may as well spread it, let it go back into... They can cultivate it back in for an extra bit of nutrients. Speed's going to be on ×3. 3 days to a month. I find that works pretty well because you've got to start of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. $10,000 litre. Hopper on this, I think. Or grain tank. Get ourselves out in the evenings, find somewhere to spend our time, stay warm. Nearly through. Hopefully this isn't gonna fill up the grain tank. It'll be tight though. Yeah, we should be alright. Whole episode without a crash, haven't I? Oh no, moving the combine harvester. It's a nice harvester, but 6 miles an hour was a little bit painful. Probably just because I'm eager to get on and get as much done as possible. Oh, that's going to fill up. To the shop. Which way? Back the way we came. Some really good flat land around here. I wonder if we can own any of that. If we decide to stay for a bit, I mean, Mick's legacy wasn't exactly shown itself to be a prosperous one, has it? An old school bus and a greenhouse. Right, somewhere around here should be our loading spot. There it is, I think. That's the roller coaster that they want to build in town. We could maybe stay and give them a hand with that. That's the boatyard. Be an interesting career to get into, building boats. The excitement. Now that said 85% delivered, so I was hoping we'd have a little bit left over. Not that we can do anything with it at the minute, but turn that on to get that to blow out. But you know, a tip, a little cash in your hand job. Little backhander to say thanks for the work. I'm going to try and keep these episodes a bit smaller than Attingham Park's. Attingham Park's going to probably stay as the main playlist. But if you've got any suggestions you'd like to see me do on air, always do, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm pretty open on this. I know it's going to be a bit of a slow burn if we're going with everything on hard. But this will do it for episode 1. Episode 1 on the logging map, and we've not done any logging. We've harvested. Didn't think that was going to be the case. But if you want to stay up to date with the next videos when they're coming out, please hit the subscribe button. If you've enjoyed it, please drop us a like. And we've made $1,300. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. That can buy some fertiliser. And episode 2 we can go on to the next contract. I'm on the wrong side of the road because I'm not in Atkinson Park. Whoops. Whoopsie. And just gonna park that around here for now. Till it's time to collect. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you on the next episode. Bye for now.